This video will showcase an analysis of Oxford city centre townscape that establishes what makes a good place within Oxford. These factors can then be applied and adapted where appropriate to make my design proposals for the Grandpoint residential development to make it a good in keeping place. My route starts off from Queen's Lane, moving westerly up the High Street, through the indoor market, along Corns Market Street, St Michael's Street, finishing at Gloucester Green Town Square. I will analyse the townscape elements that are determined by Christine Gray by pausing and annotating the video. The video is myself constantly walking, for it to therefore be realistic and representative of how it is used every day and what makes the place good for the people. Straight away we can see inside extends outside from the shop awning coming over the pavement. Here we can see deflection as the High Street curves round to the left. We can see the screen vista to the right hand side as the tree vegetation overcomes the church spire to block the view, and the focal point at the end of the High Street. This is more complex, as firstly we can see a narrow to then a wide enclosure. We can also see a closed vista because you can't see past the building towards the end, and also incident on the left hand side because of the round shape of the building compared to the square shape of the building surrounding it. There is also screening of this building so you can't see it fully. Here punctuation can be seen due to the change in texture as we go to a different road from the High Street, as well as a screen vista as we can see due to the wall and the scaffolding increasing the harshness of the view of the far building. Further punctuation can be seen here due to the winding of the pavement, and progression and recession can be seen clearly from the buildings lining the High Street. Here we experience a change in level due to me stepping up into the undercover market. This restaurant makes use of captured space for its tables and chairs, and therefore its occupied space currently. Due to the high walls and an enclosure kind of feel, a quad is formed. Here, a clear distinction between public, the street, and private space can be seen by the wall. Another focal point can be seen here, as well as it being a closed vista. Here we can see occupied space as the market is in the square currently, as well as it being an enclosed area due to the buildings surrounding it. Here we can see here-ness and there-ness separated by the courtyard itself and the archway leading to the outside. Here continuity can be seen from the extension onto the bus station of that building. To conclude, the most obvious and pronounced aspects of the townscape of Oxford is vegetation, seeing the screen vistas, as well as the focal points and the change in punctuation. This then needs to be taken and applied to the Grandpoint site in my design. E.g., my SUD's focal point, enclosed within high buildings surrounding, and a change in punctuation from bridges over the proposed street running through the development. This should create an interesting, varying, characterful, charming place rather than a typical new housing development that wouldn't be suited to Oxford.